afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great small Class A Thor Ace value from Parkway RV Center. Today we're going to look at a 2016 Thor Ace. This is the model 30.1. Just literally came in, hadn't even washed it yet. This particular unit has 36,000 miles on it. The 30.1 is 30 feet 10 inches long. It's 2 feet 2 inches longer than the shortest Ace that they make, so it's not much longer at all than the 27.1, but man, has it got the room. 2 slide outs, beautiful condition. Got a 4 kW Onan generator gasoline running right now, powering everything up inside. Guys, the Thor Ace, the ACE stands for Class AC Evolution. And basically, this is a Class A with a drivability and turning radius of a Class C. They're a little bit shorter, a little bit narrower, and shorter than most Class A's. So they're more in line with the size of a Class C, but they've got the living space and the benefits of a Class A. So best of both worlds, and they're really in a class all by their own. Guys, we have sold these things like crazy, and we've got 5 right now. We've already sold one of the 6 Aces that we bought, and this particular one, like I said, it's a 30.1. And it's in decent condition for what it is. It's got a few little stripes that are faded. I'm going to have my touch-up guys get a hold of, and so you don't have to worry about that. No big deal. Built on the Ford F53 chassis. It's got the 6.8 liter Triton V10 with 362 horsepower and 457 pound-feet of torque with a great 8,000 pound towing capacity. So definitely can tow what you need to tow on it. Got the backup camera system with the 3 cameras. It's got the electronic levelers, so you can level it up with the push of a button. And it's in nice condition. Got a power awning with LED light strip. Got an outside TV. Power step. Got the full body paint, the HD Max. Got the TPO roof system. Outside speakers, frameless windows, and they're thermo insulated windows too. Tires look great. This was a former rental unit, so that means all the service has been performed and is up to date. That means it's been cleaned and checked out after every single use it was rented. So it's going to be, in general, even though it may have more miles than a regular one that's been owned by a retail buyer, it's generally been taken better care of and better serviced than one owned by a retail buyer. So, and trust me guys, 36,000 miles is, with modern vehicles, that is absolutely nothing to worry about. I mean, this thing, a lot of life left to it. And no smoke, no pet odors. TV up here, master side in the master living space. Leather furniture up here in the front. Ice cold dash air, 36,000 miles. Windshield and dash looks great. It's got a passenger side workstation with hookups. So if you're driving, your spouse or whoever you're traveling with, they can have a laptop there, eat there, read a book, whatever. Both these seats swivel for party seating. You got a privacy curtain that goes all the way around the windshield, so you don't lose any cab space. Not a lot of carpet in here. It's got a little bit of carpet in the front cab. Other than that, it's all vinyl floor, and it looks great. Cool feature right here is the electric bunk. Now this is a double-sized bunk. It's rated for 250 pounds, so it's going to be good for 1 adult or 2 kids. And this is like a 54-inch wide bunk. I mean, it'll sleep 2 people. You know, as long as the weight is correct, it'll sleep 2 people. Your sofa makes a 40 by 60 bed. Your table booth, notice it's got a U-shaped dinette, makes another 40 by 60 bed. So you can sleep 7 minimum in here, maybe even 8, and still have room for a queen size air mattress if you need it, or sleep 2 more. And You can see the kitchen area, solid surface countertops, very nice and clean. Sprayer. Three burner stovetop, looks great. High point microwaves, got an oven. 6 cubic foot nor cold refrigerator freezer that's clean and already nice and cold too. In fact, that's really cold in that freezer. You've got a solid sliding privacy door, so you can completely isolate the bathroom and bedroom from the rest of the coach. 84-inch tall ceilings, and you got a 15,000 BTU ducted roof air. That's ice cold. There's your monitor panel, light switches. It's got a 6-gallon DSI gas or electric water heater. You've got a walk-through bathroom. Big skylight. Stand-up shower. This is a cool feature. I don't think I've ever showed it before, but all the Thor Aces underneath the shower have got a slide-out pet bowl for food and water. Just another neat little innovation that Thor does. Got a China RV toilet. Inside the bathroom looks great. Mirror, plenty of cabinets and storage. Got a 35,000 BTU ducted propane furnace as well. 32-inch TV. Well, wait a minute. That might be a 26-inch. I'll have to look on the factory brochure. But it's plenty big enough for a bedroom TV. You got a Queen Island bed. Storage up top. Fantastic vent fan. Big closet. A lot of closet space in here. And of course, this is a little makeup get ready area. Got your own stereo back here. Plenty of lighting. And the air is distributed very, very nicely. That 15,000 BTU air will get it in cold as here as you could ever want it, even on a hot summer day, because we're at 90, 91 right now, and it's nice and comfortable in here, and it's only been on about an hour or so. Of course, the bed picks right back up. Never force these. Let the motor do the work. Don't sit there and push up on it, because you'll strip the gears in the motor out. But what it does, you just keep your hand on the button. It's got a lock, so you can turn that motor on and off. It's going to go up almost to the top. And when the motor cuts off, then you can push up another inch. And it's got magnetic catches to hold it up there. And of course, keep in mind too, if the ignition switch is on or the motor's running, that bed does not work. Because even though you'd have to be 7.5 feet tall for that to hit you in the head when that's down. I guess it's just a safety precaution in case a NBA player or somebody is driving one of these and their kid puts the bed down, knocks them out. Only thing I can figure, because there is no way an average person that's even going to get close to your head. But hey, better safe than sorry, right? The 84-inch tall roof is very nice. You know, you don't feel very cramped in there. Guys, these are very popular. If you haven't driven one of these and you've been looking at Class C's, you need to check these things out. I mean, you're going to be impressed. Drive a Class C and drive this and you'll be amazed at how closely this drives and mimics a Class C. The turning radius, the drivability, and you sit up a little taller because it's a Class A, which I like that. And another advantage too, if you have a problem with oncoming headlights blinding you at night, you're not going to have as bad of an issue with one like this simply because you're sitting up taller than you would in a standard Class C. So you don't have the headlights shining directly on you, especially like if you're on a two-way road and there's a semi-truck or something like that coming. Just thought I'd point that out. That's one thing I did notice when I drove one of these before at night. Oncoming headlights do not seem to affect me like they do in a Class C or a regular car. But you got touchscreen radio. Like I said, the motorhome just cranks up. Runs great, no lights. 36,169 miles, not even broke in yet. Of course, gas is getting right at a quarter tank, so that generator might cut off here shortly. But dash air's cold. I mean, it's everything you could want it to be. Got the Lippert LCI electronic leveling. And it's got an automatic feature, so it can automatically level your RV right here from the driver's seat. You've got heated power mirrors. I'm telling you guys, these Aces are awesome machines. I've been very impressed with the ones, and you know, we're getting to the point now. We've had a lot of these things. In fact, we got 5 or 6 now. So, and every one of these we've sold has been just well reviewed, and the checkout process been really smooth. Because guys, you got to remember, we go through our world famous 4-page checkout process on every qualifying unit, and this is definitely one of them. As far as qualifying unit, and I've got a copy of everything that we inspect and guarantee for the price you pay below in the video description. And everything on that list this unit has, and it covers just about everything in here, will be checked and repaired if needed at no additional cost to you. $59.9, guys. You get that world famous inspection. No expense will be spared to make this unit as nice as for you as it would possibly be for the 16 model. We're going to go through this list. We're going to make sure everything on this unit works like it's supposed to. Now, we don't do much with cosmetics, even though I'm going to take care of a lot of the stripes on here. You know, that's about the extent of cosmetics imperfections that we repair. Our checkout sheet is designed for the stuff that really matters. You know, you buy a used RV, there's going to be cosmetic imperfections. It's a fact of life. I mean, you know, that's why it's used and not new. That's why it's half price of what it costs new. However, you know, if it's got a little ding, a dent, a scratch, or a spot on the inside, I was trying to see if I see anything, and be honest with you, I'm not having much luck seeing any imperfections in here at first glance, but just to kind of show you an example. But you know what, guys, they are used. I mean, it is a 4-year-old motorhome with 36,000 miles. So, you know, it's not going to be absolutely perfect. But well, normally when I say that, I like to show you a little skint spot or a fake, maybe looks like right there might be a little spot, if you would even call that. But stuff like that's going to be with it, guys. Like I said, they are used, they're not new. We concentrate on the mechanical aspect. The old scratch right there. Stuff like that's going to be in a used one. And be honest with you, folks, yeah, there's a couple little spots in here where people rubbed up against it or something. But stuff like that is going to be in even on a new RV, you're going to see a couple little imperfections. But anyway, guys, that's going to be on it. But as far as the mechanical stuff, we're going to make sure your slides work, your jacks work, your water system, your propane, all your appliances on all modes of operation will be checked and fixed if needed. Anything like that we find that doesn't work is repaired at no additional cost to you. So guys, I mean, what are you waiting for? No other dealer does that extensive of a checkout on a used RV. Matter of fact, I've got techs here that used to do PDIs on brand new ones, and they even say that our checkout sheet is more thorough and covers more points than what they go through from the factory and at the original selling dealer. But guys, you know, we've been in business for 51 years. You're buying an RV from a dealer because you don't want to have to work on it. You don't want to inherit somebody else's problems. So we go through our inspection process, so you don't have to pay somebody to do that after you purchase it like you do a for sale by owner. And also, folks, all this is in writing, by the way, and this is done after purchase. And also, folks, to back it up even further, we purchase you a 90-day nationwide limited warranty through Easy Care, accepted at a network of dealers nationwide. Again, guys, 4-page inspection process. The link will be below in the video description, as well as a 90-day nationwide limited warranty. We give you some other nice incentives and benefits as well for the $59.9 haggle-free price plus applicable sales tax. Also included after this unit has been through service and been through the inspection process. Shouldn't take us long at all. If you want to know the current lead time for a Class A or an Ace checkout, just ask my salespeople before you decide to buy. And we'll give you an estimated time of completion. Shouldn't take us long at all right now. And that's why I like buying these rental units, folks, because it's been checked and cleaned after every use. Very rarely do I have to do much to them. I'm not saying I may not have to fix a light bulb or a light or a cabinet off track or something like that, but generally they check at least all the major systems out between every use. And I be honest with you, I prefer selling former rental units because they give me less issues when they go through service. I'm not saying that there's not the occasional bad apple that pops up that we have to take care of, but we take care of it. And you know, sometimes former retail buyer-owned units pass through them like a hot knife through butter too. You know, it all goes back to how we buy our RVs, folks. We only buy the cream of the crop. We don't buy junk. It's more of a condition issue than a money issue, because we go through such an extensive RV component checkout that we can't afford to buy one that needs a lot of work or one that's been neglected, because that's going to reflect when we do the checkout. It's going to take longer, more stuff's going to have to be repaired, it's going to cost us more money to repair those systems than buying one that's been exceptionally cared for like this one that we have to do less work to. And that's why most dealers don't have, in fact some dealers don't inspect anything at all on a used RV. They want to sell you a new one. You know, they're going to sell you a used RV like you're buying for sale by owner, the good with the bad, with no inspection, or at the very least they might check your propane system, your generator, and your refrigerator and air, but that's it. You know, they wouldn't ever dream of doing an inspection like we do. But again, folks, that's our experience. 51 years in business, 51 years of customer feedback, selling 500 to 600 used RVs a year. This is what the average RV consumer wants, and we do our best to provide you for that. We give you the inspection. It gets cleaned up after it's been through service, inside and out. Gets a final walkthrough by management. Sometimes even myself goes through them and does a final walkthrough, just FYI. And I'm picky. But once everything's signed off on it, we call you to set up an appointment to pick up your new to you Thor Ace. And this is all done after purchase. Once you arrive here at the appointed time, the tech that checked it out, or my walkthrough expert Preston, will do a walkthrough with you and show you how to operate everything. Got a little fold out pantry right here too, just a little cool thing. And he'll show you how to work everything, go through a checklist and check it off as he goes through it so he doesn't miss anything. And plus have you sign at the end saying that we went over everything. And during that time, of course, he will answer any questions you have, show you any repairs that had to be made, and give you tips, tricks, and pointers. You've got a toad or a runabout, he'll help you hook that up as well. And we've got new toad ollies in stock, guys. Just bought 6 of them the other day, so we're loaded up on those. And we sell them very affordably. Or you may have a vehicle with a tow bar, or if you want advice on vehicles and towing them, and be glad to help you out with that as well. We know a few little tricks, guys, because unlike most RV dealerships, just a large percentage of my people here are actual active RVers, including myself. So you go to these other dealerships, that's a little secret. 9 out of 10 people that work at these dealerships never spent the night in an RV in their life. They hire people off the streets that never even stepped inside an RV to sell them. They put them behind a computer for 5, 6, 7 hour online courses, and they call them RV experts. And if you want to know if they're truly an RVer or not, ask them something that's not technical, something that they would have to know from owning an RV, like how do you service a roof, or how do you winterize an RV? The basic stuff that any RV owner, a former RV owner, should know, and see what they say. If they tell you they got to get a tech or service manager or service writer or something like that, then out there tells you you've got somebody selling you an RV that doesn't know squat about them. Or ask them the best way to use one year round. Stuff like that they're not going to know, but we do, guys, because most of us here have RVs or have had RVs. I mean, I've got a Class A myself, and I've owned several. And you can ask me these questions, ask some of my guys here, they'll tell you the answer without having to look it up. And guys, that's another difference about us. We're family owned and operated for 51 years. And we sell, like I said, 500 to 600 used RVs a year. And we've sold nothing but used RVs for the past half century plus. Anyway, guys, you get the warranty, you get the orientation, which you can record with your phone or camera. We give you some other nice incentives too. For the $59.9 price, you get 21 nights of free camping, up to 7 nights at a time at select RV resorts nationwide, to be used in a 12-month period. That's also included. Also included is a starter kit with all your camping essentials, new sewer hose, new water hose, pressure reducer chemicals, adapters, toilet paper, and much more, all brand new in a 5-gallon bucket. If you bought it all separate, you're talking $100. And another FYI, guys, most used RV purchases, dealers don't give you that stuff anymore. Most dealers anyway. So, you know, first thing you got to do is go to their store or go to Walmart or Amazon and spend $100 and buy all that stuff. We include it. Get the free camping, get the starter kit, instructional DVDs that you can watch on your computer at home or in your RV as well. And guys, all that's included. $59.9 plus applicable sales tax. That's it. Take it to the bank. No surprises. You know, other dealers, which many of you already know from comments I've received, already know that a lot of dealers, especially the corporate dealers, advertise a price. Let's say they advertise one like this for $59.9. They don't have fine print. Or you see it on Facebook or Craigslist. They don't put fine print in those ads. Even though legally they're supposed to, and tell you conditions. If you walked in with $59.9 at these other RV dealerships, cash in your pocket, guess what? They're not going to take it. A condition to buy that unit for that price is you have to go through their finance department and finance through with them. Doesn't matter if you got cash or not. If you want cash, they're going to charge you more. Not only that, guys, but talk about all those fees that they add on. Dock fee, prep fee, tag and title fee, inspection fee, freight fee, and all this other nonsense. It's all nothing but dealer profit. Price and tax is all you have to pay when it comes down to it. And guys, that's all you pay here. Now, whether you pay us the sales tax or your own state's DMV office when you tag and title it, depends on where you live and how you're paying for it. And the amount varies from state to state as well. So make sure that you ask my salespeople for a sales tax estimate. Tell them where you live and how you're paying for it. They'll get you that as well. Keep in mind, I just had some folks here from North Carolina buying one this morning. They did not know North Carolina had a pretty massive sales tax increase. So it was actually the same tax rate as Georgia, 7%, in their particular county in North Carolina, where it used to be like 4.4% or 4.5%. So guys, we keep up to date with all that stuff because we sell nationwide. Don't assume anything. I don't want you to have a surprise when you tag and title it. I want you to know what you're going to pay before you step foot in the tag office. So make sure you get that information as well as the current lead time for a checkout. And like they had something hanging up in here on the kitchen they took down. No big deal, but you know, like I said, stuff like that's going to be in it. But anyway, guys, all that's included, you know. And if you're a Georgia resident, of course, we're an authorized Georgia tax collector. You pay your sales tax to our TAVT tax to us. And if you want an estimate on that, again, just simply pick up the phone, give us a call. 706-965-7929 is our phone number. I've got one more Ace to do after this one, and it's the bunkhouse model. So it's only one of those I have. It probably won't last long. That seems to be one of the more popular ones of the Aces. And I've got a ton of small motorhomes, guys. I've got 24, 25 footers, 22 footers. I've got Class B camper vans, multiple Class Bs. B pluses, C's, Class A's. You know, these are the smallest Class A's that I have right now. The Aces, I don't usually get them much smaller than this, but they are every once in a while want to pop its head in here. Really pays for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And it also pays to go to my website, parkwayrvcenter.com. I'll put a link below in the video description. Save it to your favorites, and if you're in the market for an RV, just every day or two, just click on the website and see what's came in. You'll be surprised. I may not have videos on everything yet, but I'll have pictures, prices, specs, measurements, and more. And of course, you know, if you call ahead and you want to buy it, I'll try to bump it up in line to do a video when I can. I've got video scheduled for the next few days because chances are I'm probably not going to be here next week on vacation. Hopefully. But, you know, if I don't go on vacation, it's no big deal. I'll take it a different week. But that's the thing about my... I can take off, but that's my wife's a real estate agent, so it's all based on her schedule, not mine. But in fact, we'll probably in our own RV next week if everything goes smoothly. But anyway, guys, if you have any questions, give us a call. 706-965-7929. You can email us at sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. I do ask that if you're coming to look at a particular unit, you call ahead first to verify it's available before driving down here. You know, it doesn't happen as much anymore, but every once in a while, I'll get somebody in here that saw an old video, and even though it says sold on it, they don't. It's funny. People see what they want to see sometimes. When I sell a unit, I put sold in the title and sold in the video description, but people still think it's for sale. I don't know why, but I had some folks here come on one from a year ago that, of course, been sold for 10, 11 months. And it says sold on it, but they come down, they apparently didn't see it even after I showed them on the computer. They're like, oh, I didn't see that. I don't know how you missed that, but they drove a few hours down here, and it worked out pretty good because we did have something similar, and they winded up buying it instead. But they got a little mad at first. But, you know, again, guys, we're not mind readers. We don't know when you're coming unless you let us know you're coming. And it's best to call us, say, hey, I want to look at this 2016 30.1 Ace. Make sure you still have it. Great. Here's my phone number. We'll be leaving here in a little bit. We'll be down the next day to see it. It's roughly around so-and-so time. It's easy. My guys aren't going to bother you. They're not going to... If they call you back, tell you that we've got a deposit on it or it's sold. But even though I do have, like I said, 5 or 6 used Aces right now. So guys, if you can do that, that would be great. It'd save everybody some time. And like I said, my guys are non-commissioned. They're not going to call you and bug you over stupid stuff. You know, my guys aren't like these other RV dealers salespeople that are on commission. My guys are easygoing. There's no sales pressure. I've personally instructed them and train them to understand our concept. Nobody has to buy an RV. Nobody has to buy one. Nobody, it's not a matter of life or death of anybody to buy an RV. It's a luxury item, a toy. Nobody has to have it. So why should you be treated like you're at a high pressure car dealership when you're looking at something you don't have to have? I don't understand that, but other dealers do that, guys. High pressure. Turn you over to a closer, to a manager, just because you just want to leave and think about it. I mean, it's just aggravating the pressure they put on you, and I've been a victim of that myself. I've seen it firsthand, guys. It's funny to me, but you can always walk away and say no. You know, if they are putting the pressure on you, you're at the wrong place. We're the only dealer around, guys. First of all, we got the largest inventory of used RVs in a 500-mile radius. That's Georgia, Tennessee, North Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, the Carolinas, Kentucky, and more. We're the largest dealer with this much inventory of used RVs in one location. Guys, you can go to Ripoff World 2 exits north of us. They probably got 700 or 800 RVs on their lot. And guess what? They've got I think I looked the other day on, they've got maybe 12 used ones and about 700 or 800 new ones. We have 160, 70 plus used ones right here. We're the only dealer that you can park where you want on the lot, get out, look around, everything's priced, everything's open. You don't have to go through a sales office. You don't have to be set down, interrogated for 10, 15 minutes before they let you on the lot and show you what they want you to see. You don't have to give up a copy of your driver's license, contact information. One dealer even pulls your credit before they even let you on the lot in our area. And they get criticized for it, but even if you're a cash buyer, they make you pull credit before they let you on the lot to look at RVs. And even then, you just can't look. You've got to be assigned a high-pressure salesperson that's going to show you what they want you to see and try to sell you every single thing you look at. And guys, we're the total opposite of that. We want you to come in the showroom when you need help and ask for help, because we don't want to bother you. Now, if one of my salespeople are out here talking to another customer, they're done talking to them, they're walking back to the showroom, they happen to see you, they'll ask you if you need any help. Maybe even give you a business card, but you just tell them you want to look. By George, they're going to let you look. They're not going to bother you guys. If you need anything, poke your head in the showroom. One of my guys will help you out. That's the way buying a luxury item should be. I don't care if you come here 50 times before you decide to buy something. You come out here as much as you want, as often as you want. We're open 6 days a week. And guys, it's like a free RV show every day of the week here that we're open. And if you want to look at motorhomes, you're curious about travel trailers or camper vans or fifth wheels, look all you want and as many as you want, guys. We've got acres of used RVs. Go to my website, see what I got, come out and look in person. You're always going to see stuff out here that's not posted online yet. And guys, people bring their families out here. I mean, it's something to do. Even if you're a year or two away from buying, come out and look. Guys, it doesn't cost a dime. Anyway, guys, come out and visit with us. Be glad you did. We're family owned and operated 3 generations. Subscribe to my channel. Financing is available with approved credit. Discount nationwide delivery is available. All we ask you to do on delivery is pay us back what it costs us to bring this RV to you and get my driver back home. Please keep in mind, though, a couple of rules we have. First of all, when you have delivery, my drivers are not RV technicians. They cannot do a walkthrough. They're not trained to do walkthroughs. They might show you something basic, like how to put the rooms out, how to crank the generator, but that's about the extent of their expertise. So you will have to come here if you decide you want to walk through. And it's best too as well. Another thing, guys, we're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays are mostly just for lookers. We're open 9 to 5 Eastern. And please understand, we cannot do test drives on Saturday. I'm sorry, but make your plans around that. If you want to drive it, you'll have to come Monday through Friday. Reason being, guys, our lot is open on Saturday, and there are customer cars everywhere. And we've tried doing test drives on Saturdays. We have to track down customers over several acres of RVs to get them to move their car to get the RV out. We've had customer cars hit on Saturday from people trying to move RVs out. And guys, it's not just like taking a car out for a test drive. You know, we got to make sure there's fuel in it, got to make sure the batteries are up. We got to bring the rooms in, get them out, let them warm up. It's just, I do not have the manpower on Saturdays to do test drives. So, we'll guarantee it to run and drive like it's supposed to, and you're certainly more than welcome to drive it Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And if you call ahead, let us know you're coming. We'll make sure the unit's got fuel in it, make sure batteries are up, and maybe even have it cooled off for you. But thank you for watching my video. Come out and visit with us. Be glad you did. And look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.